Hello guys. Welcome to MCL True Story. Before we dive into today's story, I would like to remind you guys to smash the likes button, leave a comment, subscribe and turn on the notifications icon. Today's story is gonna be a long one. I will advise you to grab some drinks and popcorn and relax as we enjoy today's story. And here we go. Guy is getting pressured to spend more money on her simply because she sees her friend getting spoiled. This is the female keeping up with my friend's situation. My girlfriend, female 21, is mad at me, male 21, because 1. I don't take her out dates every week. 2. I don't buy her gifts. 3. I am not romantic. She does none of those things and I do them for her, but not often, only do them when she mentions it. She has a friend, female 23, who is getting treated by her boyfriend, male 35, and she asks why I can't be like that. I have a lot of stuff on my plate and I am trying to get my degree so I could do all of those things and theoretically spend a lot of money on her in a year. I could probably do it now, but I am paying the entire rent, bills, etc. and I'm thinking about other things because I have to think about me first, so I forget a lot of that stuff. Anyway, she is crying now because I said, "Are you really crying because I don't buy you gifts? Any advice?" Also, she does none of the things mentioned and says that it's the man's job to be romantic and stuff and that those things are what she wants from a man. And it's stressing me the F out because I don't have time or want to think of those things right now. I will plan a date or something and get her things, but this constant pressure of her wanting things is stressing me. Let's see what the community have to say. Comments. Grand Expression 493 says, "The friend's BF is 35, has his life in order, for the most part I assume, while this guy is still possibly in college. How is she even doing an apples to apples comparison? Does the logic not fail in her head with a fatal 404 error? This is the type of guy who will also marry her and pressure." Funky Town Mascot says, "I'd break up with her immediately. Once a woman says you need to spend more money on her, then the relationship isn't about love. It's about money." Crobbins Fly says, "Yup. It's a wrap when she begins to openly compare your relationship to those of her friends. You'll never be able to compete with someone else's curated life, and should you try, you'll just be raising the bar for yourself. Been there. Done that." Funky Town Mascot says, "Brother. I got the t-shirt. Always wanting a bigger house, a new car, blah blah blah. This proves that women are only driven by their emotions. How can someone be that dense to compare the lifestyle of a 35 man with a guy 21 and probably, as you said, in college or just starting out? They acting like petulant teenagers, except that teenagers are loyal." Forward Transition 5 says, "Dump her and focus on yourself and getting your life in order. This type behavior will never stop and will always stress you out for the rest of your life. Get your degree, find a job, and then if you want, find a woman who appreciates the work you've done and the work you're willing to put into a relationship." J Patriarchy says, "I get annoyed with women that want to play catch up with other couples. She needs to get a full-time job so she can help pay rent and bill, and then maybe he'll have enough money to spoil her. Other than that, she should just appreciate she lives under a roof rent-free with all the bills paid. It's always the broke-ass women that complain." Funky Town Mascot says, "Even with a full-time job with a roof over their head, you're making 2-3x as much as her. The burden always falls on us men." J Patriarchy says, "Yup, that's why I prefer to not even deal with broke women. Women with some type of money usually have their own place, not roommates, and finance their own things, so I don't have to provide a damn thing financially. The issue is that most women are broke and expect men to take care of them financially from the start. Nowadays it's common for a girl to text you about helping her with a car note, rent or bills after the first date. Nope, not me. They can take their broke ass elsewhere for charity." Funky Town Mascot says, "Fucking hell. I fell into that trap in my last relationship. Chick's car died and I white knighted by getting her a car at the dealership. But I wasn't a total puss. I made her give me a money order every month for the payment. Then, when we broke up, I signed it over to her and let her keep it, because she needs a car, but she traded me equal value and property that she bought for this house." The Whiskey_Zulu says, "This reminds me of that Courtney Ryan video that was making the rounds, where one girl said, if you can't keep up with your wife's spending, you need to just make more money. This is what happens when you grow up without a concept of how hard it is to obtain things. Because your gender is handed everything on a silver plate." Stan00 says, "They want things just cause they gotta be. Stan00 says. And if he wifes her up, the demands will never stop. She'll want a big wedding, fancy vacations, new cars, fancy houses and upgrade houses multiple times. Women are expensive. Funky Town Mascot says. I've been through it. Trust me. If my sink works fine, I have no desire to spend $500 for a new look to keep pace with fashion. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is why the government is shitting themselves, because once guys stop getting married, a whole lot of the economy goes down. Home Depot and Lowe's are out of business. Jewelry stores are out of business. Restaurants are tanking. All bridal stores are immediately out of business. Flower shops are gone. What else? This whole economy is based upon men chasing women. Yet, they are so stupid as to make laws that make men not want to chase women anymore. Stan00 says. Yup, and once divorced raped, the man has no money to date, let alone have extra cash for himself. Funky Town Mascot says. Just take care of yourself. If you have children, take care of them and raise them to be strong and independent like they want. Giga Chad Wafer says. Ito, tell her maybe she should get with her friend's boyfriend if you're not good enough, which you are by doing more than you should, and I get it, you love her, and us men are built to provide and protect the women we are with. That doesn't mean you should be treated like a man and let her talk to you like that. Never should you let someone disrespect you when all you're doing is providing. That's called being used and needs to stop. Thanks guys for watching. Do you have any advice for him? Leave it in the comment below. Please don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. Come back tomorrow for more.